there, it's Melody with UsborneBookBarn.com. Thank you so much for being here at the party. I want to share with you quickly some of my favorite picture books that Usborne has to offer. So this, Jonathan James and the WhatIf Monster, is a beautiful book by author Michelle Nelson Schmidt about getting rid of those terrible what-ifs that we all have in our head, right? Like, what if I'm not good at this? What if people laugh at me? This book is so great for your little one who's maybe starting school or starting a new activity and has some fear. So let's take a look inside. I love the colors, the green, orange. So here you have Jonathan James, okay? And this is his little what-if monster that is always kind of in his head. And it shows, what if you tumble? What if there's wind? What if you slip and your knee gets all skinned? So he's climbing a tree and there's that little monster. What if they giggle? What if it's chilly? What if you jump and you look really silly? And so it keeps going on in all these different situations. What if it's ugly? What if it stinks? What if that's what everyone thinks? And then what if she laughs? What if she runs? What if she thinks you're not any fun? Right? Look at that guy. And so Jonathan has finally had enough. And he says, now wait just a minute. I have something to say after hearing what ifs all through the day. I hear all your worries. I hear all your claims. But what if you're wrong? Asked Jonathan James. What if I climb to the top of that tree and I never slip or skin up a knee? And what if I jump right into that pool and everyone thinks I look really cool? Isn't that so sweet? Just keeps going on and on. I don't want to ruin it for you. But at the end, and what if the chance I take in the end is just how I find my very best friend? How awesome is that? And then it shows the little monster jumping into the pool. This is the perfect book for anyone. I mean, I've thought about this book when I've been going through some troubles and, been scared about starting something new. And instead of thinking, what if it's terrible? I think, what if it works out? What if it's great? So, isn't this amazing? So this is a beautiful book. It's by Michelle Nelson Schmidt, but this is the hardback copy, and it's $12.99. And I actually do recommend the extra couple dollars for the hardback because this is a book that you and your child are going to want to keep and read over and over again. It just needs to be in hardback so you can keep it forever. Now, that same fabulous author, Michelle Nelson Schmidt, just came out with her new book called Cordelia. So I'll show you Cordelia. Oh, this is my personal copy that she signed at our national convention. She is such an amazing, inspiring lady. Her books just show that. So this is Cordelia, and she's, the deeper her courage and confidence grew, the higher she went, the higher she flew. It's about believing in herself. She believes in herself. Cordelia could fly. She always just knew. This faith in herself was how it was true. When she trusted her heart and trusted it whole, she could sing with the birds, songs filling her soul. And so it just shows she has hope. See, Cordelia's world was vivid, colored, and bright. Joy filled her days, beauty filled her nights. But then her happiness was endless. Her delight only grew until the day others doubted she flew. And then it shows that she decided not to fly anymore because others didn't think she could, so she probably really couldn't. And so sad, Moon's so sad. Cordelia began to walk in an ordinary way, like everybody else on an ordinary day. And you can tell the color is getting darker, like this is a little grayer than over there. And then here, it's all gray. That's sad. She missed the stars and the moon. She missed the bird's sweet song. She missed the mighty whale. Everything was wrong. As she thought about her friends, her sadness became anger. She was mad at herself for letting other people change her. Who was anyone to say if she could or couldn't fly? What was or wasn't possible if they didn't even try? What a great message, right? Not about, being angry, but about just, not listening to other people. Everyone's going to try to bring you down at some point, right? I mean, we all know this as adults. We've experienced that. So what a great message to our kids to say, it doesn't matter what these other people think. If you think it's something you can do, go for it. Anyway, so with confidence and strength, Cordelia began anew. She was the girl who could fly, and she knew that this was true. And then you can see she's getting, things happen. She's bright again, bright and vivid. And there she goes. She remembered who she was and that she loved to fly. As the doubts of others fell away, she rose into the sky. Cordelia began to fly again, to sing and play and soar, because what others thought didn't matter anymore. Oh, so good. So, bravo to Michelle Nelson Schmidt. Just a fabulous, fabulous book. Look at that happy star. So I love Cordelia. I love this book. And this is $6.99 for this beautiful paperback book. Another fabulous Usborne picture book is Animally. This is beautiful. It's on cardstock pages. And it is a wonderful play through the world of adverbs and animals. And it's about family. I'll show you what I mean. I love you hugely like a whale. I love you shyly like a quail. I love you cleverly like a fox. I love you powerfully like an ox. And then it just goes on and on. All these different ways that I love you with animals, right? I love you doggedly like a flea. And they all rhyme. I love you boldly like a ram. I love you gently like a lamb. So it goes on and on. There's a sloth in there. And then at the very end, I love you birdily, buggily, animally. I love you so, for you're my family. So great. So I know what some people have done before, which is really, really creative, is they've gotten this as a baby shower gift, and they had everyone at the baby shower sign it. Isn't that neat? And put like a little prayer or wish for the baby, when they sign it. So this is also, and people have also done this as a graduation gift for their child. So they've written, they've had a teacher or, special someone in their life write, in the book. And so they give this to them when they graduate. How special is that? So Animally, it's wonderful. It's one of our favorite bedtime books. And it is just $11.99 for this beautiful hardback book. Usborne has so many amazing, amazing picture books. I can't talk about them all. I'd talk all day, and I would happily do that, but I'm sure that you wouldn't watch it. So I'm going to wrap up with this one. This is Nibbles, the book monster. And so he likes to nibble through stories. So here we go. It says, can you see him? You got to find him. Oh, there he is right there. He's jumping in through that story. And so what's really neat is that he, like you can see it, he has nibbled through Goldilocks. And as he nibbles through, it changes the story. So I'll just read a little bit. It says, Nibbles has nibbled his way into someone else's story. First, Goldilocks tried the big bowl of porridge. Yuck, too salty. Then she tried the in-betweeny sized bowl. Too sweet. Then Goldilocks tried the teeny tiny bowl of porridge, and it was monster! So it kind of changes the story. And then someone's broken everything. It wasn't me. It was a monster. Goldilocks is pointing, and Nibbles has jumped out. Poor Goldilocks. Naughty Nibbles has nibbled his way into another story. Quick, let's catch him. And now he's in Little Red Riding Hood. And so this is really neat because this is like a little book within the book. So kids really like it. It's fun and different. And look, Nibbles is dressed up in Little Red's coat. And see, after a terrible hullabaloo, Grandma was set free from the cupboard. She goes, let me in. This story is meant to be about me. My hero. Thank you, Nibbles. And then he jumps out again. And so it is so much fun. And then he goes a little bit in the Jack and the Beanstalk. And then look, this is fun. It says, yay, the Golden Goose has dropped Nibbles back into his own book. Ouch. Thank you, Golden Goose. Now quick, let's close the crate before Nibbles escapes again. Boom. Phew, well done. Now you really mustn't take your eyes off Nibbles. Not even for 1 second. Let me turn the page. Stop! Can you hear something? What's that noise? Nibble, chew, gnaw. Nibbles! Oh no, not again. And then he nibbled out of the book. How fun is this? Kids love this book. So Nibbles, it is $16.99. Beautiful, beautiful book. Thank you again for watching this quick video about Usborne's top-selling picture books. I hope you've enjoyed them and found some that you like. If you have any questions, just tag me on the event. You can also find me on Facebook at Usborne Book Barn or online at usbornebookbarn.com. I have lots of other great videos on my YouTube channel, so just search for Usborne Book Barn. And because you are a very special party guest, we have a wonderful deal just for you. You order $75 before the party or the night of the party, you get to pick a fabulous free prize. It could be free shipping or a free book. So just be on the lookout for the special post that talks about what you can pick when you spend $75 or more before the party ends. Yay! Again, thank you so much. I'm more than happy to help with recommendations, so just let me know if I can be of any service to you. Have a great day, and thanks so much for stopping by.